What is going on, everyone? My name is Under the Radar, and I have a very hype slash heartbreaking thing for probably a couple people that have made these speculation videos about the new Pokemon. Spoiler alert, there was a new Pokemon. Yup, I'm tired. Released today. Magiana is how I'm going to pronounce it. Basically, what was announced was that Magiana is now in the new Volcanion movie, and it's like Volcanion and the elegant mechanics of Magiana. Whatever, I don't really give a shit about all this stuff. The name of the movie is not important. The Pokemon itself is not important when you think about it. The fact that it's a new Pokemon and it's in a movie is the important part of this video. What I want to talk about is the history of Pokemon. Let's go ahead and start back to when the Gen 6 Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire code has been completely broken down to everything. Do you guys remember when Hoopa Unbound was first shown? It was like a list of things that was in the coding that we had not seen yet. Hoopa Unbound, Mega Diancie, all the Megastones, Volcanion, everything was dumped. Everything. And they said that Volcanion was the last Pokemon in the Pokedex. If the code said that, this is not going to be in Gen 6. This is not going to be in Gen 6.5, because whenever you think about it, Gen 5.5 was Black and White 2. They didn't really add much of anything new. Sorry to burst your bubble. And then I've kind of been seeing a couple people in comment sections of videos saying, well, it could be in a mystery event, Pokemon could have hid it from us, all this other stuff. This code of this game, I don't have it next to me to show you, but it is being broken down too freaking hard for it to just be mixed. For it to just show up randomly from some random creator that, not random creator, because he's probably one of the best game designers in the entire world, in my opinion, to just say, hey, I want to add a new Pokemon in this game. It's not going to happen. It's not Gen 6. I will stamp it, mail it to myself, and copyright that statement because it's not Gen 6. It is Gen 7. This Pokemon, Magiana, is Gen 7. You don't believe me? I got more proof. So, this Pokemon is being put in the new movie with Volcanion, the last Pokemon in the Pokedex of Gen 6. Pokemon has not had a history of putting a Pokemon from the new generation into a movie. That kind of makes no sense, but you'll understand. Generation 1, Pokemon 2000 had the Pokemon Lugia in it. That was a Gen 2 Pokemon. In Gen 2, they had Pokemon Heroes, I believe it was called, with Latios and Latias. That's a Gen 2 movie with Gen 3 Pokemon. In Gen 3, they had a plethora, and when I say a plethora of new Pokemon just sporadically thrown into games or in movies, I'm serious. Bonsly and Munchlax in Pokemon Colosseum and XD. I don't think it was in Colosseum. I think it was just XD. Manaphy was in a 3rd gen movie because, remember, it was in love with May. That was his mom. Yeah. And then there was one, Lucario in The Mysteries of Mew was a Gen 3 movie, but it had Lucario. Not only was it those three, Munchlax was in Pokemon Destiny Deoxys. Gen 4, there was one movie I had in my head earlier that I could not remember for the life of me. Zoroark. The Illusion of Zoroark movie, that was a 5th gen Pokemon and a 4th gen movie. Pokemon has not... This is not a new thing for Pokemon, putting a gen later Pokemon in a movie. It's to build up the hype. Do you really think that this is a Gen 6 Pokemon? Seriously? It's that not obvious to you? It is the most obvious thing in the entire world. This confirms Gen 7. It 110% confirms it, in my opinion. So, in this movie, apparently, there are new Zygarde forms, this brand new Pokemon, and it's not like it's a newly announced. It's a new Pokemon. Completely new. Cool story. That's Gen 7. That's what it is. So now that I've basically proven to you guys that this is Gen 7, because in my opinion, that's proof enough as it is. Like, you don't need much more than that this is Gen 7. Let's go ahead and talk about the Pokemon. It looks like a mixture of Mega Gardevoir, Diancie, and Klang. Kling. Yep. Looks like a mixture of them. Realistically, you have to think about it. Pokemon does not make the game for competitive users. They make it how they want to make it. And this Pokemon, I'd be willing to bet my entire paycheck, which is a decent amount of money, that this is a Steel Fairy type Pokemon. Reason being, Fairy type is the newest type of Pokemon. There's only one legendary Pokemon that is a Fairy type. There are a couple that are Steel type. So I think they'd be thinking, well, let's add a Steel type and a Fairy type, and voila, you have this thing. The Steel types, by the way, are Genesect, Cobalion. I think that might be it. I think. I'm not really sure. Dialga, Heatran. Wow, how did I miss Heatran? But I might have missed a couple more. I don't really give a shit. Jirachi, there we go. So they could probably want to balance this out because there's a lot of flying types. There's a lot of psychic types. And when I say a lot of psychic types, I mean Mew, Mewtwo, Celebi, Jirachi, Lugia, Victini. There's just Cresselia. There's a ton of psychic types. So I don't think that this will be a psychic type Pokemon. This is where my speculation comes in. And I think that it'll be Steel Fairy. It'll be really cool. I think it might actually get access to Shift Gear, judging by the way it has a gear on its head. I think that would be awesome. If it gets Shift Gear, that would be something to completely spice up the metagame. And with the typing of Steel and Fairy, having an immunity to one of Fairy's complete weaknesses in Poison typing, and being neutral now to Steel types would be awesome, and mainly being weak to ground and fire, I believe, because fighting is now neutral on it. I think that'd be really cool. And if it got access to things like Moonblast and Flash Cannon, it would be really cool for the metagame, because, you know, normally Steel types also get Electric type moves. I think that this Pokemon could just be really cool. It looks like it could be a little bit on the bulkier side, but I think it'll just be a lot of fun to spice up things. But I 110% believe that this is Gen 7. Like, it's a pattern that Pokemon does. Like, you have to think about it. It's just a pattern. But that's basically where I'm going to leave off this video until more information comes out. I might make a video about it. I might not. I don't really like making these videos, but so many people are just missing the obvious that this is a pattern that Pokemon does. Like, Jesus Christmas. But anyway, I'm still a little frustrated about it. But I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. Hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic day. Make sure you guys let me know what you think in the comments below. And yeah, hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!